My full name is Raghav Kapoor Raghu Pratap Singh. That's too long, so people just call me Raj. That's right. That's what happens when you're born in India and you've got a long history of family behind you. So we are the Global Investment Research Network. We bring together the best minds in independent research onto a single platform, and we connect them to top institutional investment managers. Frankfurt's our youngest office. In many ways, it's our most exciting office because we're targeting the entire continental European market using Frankfurt as the base. The business was incorporated in 2014, towards the end of the year. But for all intents and purposes, we only really kicked off in 2015. And we spent the first year very much in ideation, prototyping, proof of concept phase. And it was in April 2016 that we launched our product and started growing the customer base. 2018 has been the real internationalization year, the go-to-market year in a global way. And that was capitalized by our Series B fundraise. Sequoia led our Series B. And it was very exciting to see such a large, highly intelligent, primarily tech investor picking us as sort of a fintech company that they wanted to come and support. Having investors like Sequoia who constantly want you to be audacious and build an enduring business makes you think very differently about the scale and structure of the organization you want to build. You know, in a way, your problem becomes a lot bigger than the problem you had before you did the fundraise. But that's exciting, and that's the biggest challenge. How do we get our global go-to-market right? And that's a lot of strategic planning and development. And that's it. We're right in the middle of that phase where we have to just keep improving that go-to-market strategy. I mean, having a co-founder is like the best thing for anyone, right? You divide and conquer, and you play to each other's strengths. Yeah. You know, whether it's being good cop, bad cop in a negotiation, or whether it's, hey John, all this, financial, legal, mumbo-jumbo stuff, you love it and you're great at it. You tackle that, I'll handle product. But when it comes to management styles, we're polar opposites as well. Okay. And that's great too. We often sort of chuckle and laugh about it, but he's the give somebody enough rope so they either prove themselves or they hang themselves type of guy. I am, pull somebody tight, have a tight leash till they prove themselves and then let go. So I'm a guilty until proven innocent type of manager, and he's the opposite, innocent until proven guilty. That creates an interesting situation for the rest of the team, I must admit. Before you actually go and hire or, put money to work, what it is that we hope to achieve, what is that metric? Whether it's number of clients or dollars in revenue or number of new leads of customers, whatever that metric is or sets of metrics are, plot them out. Have a way of capturing that data and present it real time so that you know what the baseline is and you know where you want to go and you can chart the course. And that helps managers build strategies that might be localized or unique to that end market, while still aligning themselves to what the goal of the broader company is. Can you objectively prioritize? So we are increasingly using more and more tools that put data behind ideas. So, whether it's A/B testing, tools like Google Optimize, whether it's just looking at our internal platform metrics to see where reward to effort is going to be the highest and so on, and leveraging that. So, before a developer or a sales guy does something new, can we actually completely de-risk that new strategy by looking at some data? You realize with startups that ideas are cheap. It's execution that's expensive. How do you go from idea to execution and really get it done? Because if every idea ultimately just lands back on our plate, well, you've not built a scalable organization. And that's where the styles are a bit different. I actually write down my fears. And I go back and look at them every, couple of months. And then I see, am I closer to that fear becoming a reality, or am I further away? And more often than not, you realize that you're actually constantly de-risking those fears, but not recognizing that you are de-risking those fears. The moment you stop reinventing yourself or innovating, you go stale.